What's up guys, and welcome to another Loot Anime unboxing. This month's theme is Game On, and it is January's theme. That was come really late for me, which is a shame. We are in February now, but it doesn't matter, it's come now. So yeah, let's tear into this and see what we got. Unveiling of Loot Anime, go. Oh, that didn't open as fluently as I liked. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we've got something from Sonic the Hedgehog here. We've got a t-shirt, it's got all bits on, I don't know if you can see that there. And we got a, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Good anime. I wouldn't say great. It was good enough, but seems to be the background. Very different from what we normally get in this. Interesting. Let's start with a big piece. In fact, no. Let's start with a t-shirt so we can slip into something a little bit different. So the t-shirt that we got is, it's a weird colour. I'm wearing a white t-shirt right now, and this is kind of more of a cream colour. I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference between the two on camera. But my TGS merchandise t-shirt is very different to the Loot Anime one. But it is, of course, of Steins. Steins is one of the best animes that I have seen. Anything to do with time travel is absolutely awesome. And we have Huin Kiyoma right there. And his lovely assistant. But this is awesome. Let's try it on. As you can see, the t-shirt fits perfectly. I actually quite like the design of this. The fact that it's a... let's just call it a white t-shirt. But I'm liking the contrast with the blues, the purples, and a little bit of red. There's definitely a kind of colour scheme going on here. It looks really cool, really like it. Loving all the cogs in the background. Probably one of, if not my favourite t-shirts that we've had so far. I would definitely put this in my top 5. You know what? I'm going to put it as my favourite t-shirt. I did like the Ruby one from before. That was like one of the first ever boxes we got. I like the Mob Psycho one. And weirdly enough, I like the cycling one as well. The white one with the yellow. But that one started to rip now. These t-shirts, to be fair, these are my favourite thing about Loot Anime is getting these t-shirts. Because they last a long time. Like, some of the merchandise that you get is quite good. Some of it isn't so good. And some of it just doesn't last very long. But this kind of stuff lasts a very long time. So clothing is always good. Let's see what else we got. I mean... I have to open it, right? So this is a Shadow the Hedgehog figurine. I'm also very surprised that we got this because Sonic the Hedgehog is, of course, a Japanese game, but it's not necessarily from an anime, it's from a game. Though it has been in the anime, I do think. I think it was in Sonic X, which I think I really like the intro music to that song. Gotta go fast. Sonic X. No, cut that sound. Quick story while I'm opening this. Me and my friend used to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle all the time. It was our favourite games. My favourite character, of course, was Sonic the Hedgehog, and his favourite character was Shadow the Hedgehog. So this would be actually a really perfect gift for him for a birthday or something. So that's pretty cool. Wow, that looks awesome. So this is the Shadow the Hedgehog figure. I think I can take the front bit off here. Is it tied on? No. Okay, that's that. Oh, God. So here is the Shadow the Hedgehog figure. He does have a base, but we'll get that in just 1 second. His design-wise is good. I like the look of him. He looks very smart, very good. I think the attention to detail, I wouldn't put it as a 10 out of 10. I'd put it as a 9. You can see when you look really close, there's little bits of marks around some of the edges here. But overall, for what it is, I think that is really cool. A little bit smaller than I would have liked. I don't really know if you know how big my hand is, but there you go. That is the size of the Sonic, the Shadow the Hedgehog figure there. Okay, so either I'm an idiot, there's a piece missing, or there is something that I'm just not doing right. So this is how he should look. He's on his stand with his ring in the background. The ring doesn't actually appear to be touching the floor, but I don't know. I think you just put Shadow in the center like that. But then what do you do with this? Do you just rest it on his head? I have no idea. Give me a minute. Ah! There it is! Do you see it? It's at the back. It was hidden because I saw this hole and I was like, what's that for? There we go. Put Shadow on there. Shadow standing in front of the giant ring. So that is the Shadow the Hedgehog figurine. I'd love to know what you guys... Anyway, guys, that is the Shadow the Hedgehog figure. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments section below. Might as well just quickly throw that out there. In the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle game, which I know... this isn't really based on, but still, he has all like the little power rings and he had like the power boots and stuff, but he doesn't have it on this one. But that's absolutely fine. Base Shadow is cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I wish there were some other ones. You can get Sonic and stuff. You probably can with the actual collector's set, but pretty damn awesome. Cool. Next up in our box of goodies is a manga that I am not too savvy about, but it's Square Enix. Oh, I completely take that back. It's Final Fantasy. I didn't recognise the artwork. I say I'm not that savvy with it. I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I hear the people already shouting at me in the distance, but yes, I know, I've never actually played one. I know all about them. I played Kingdom Hearts, I played against Sephiroth, I've watched the movies, I just haven't played any of the games because I've missed so many. There was something like Final Fantasy 11 when I could have bought one, and I never did. I was like, I've missed too much. Here is kind of a little gist of the kind of artworks that you get inside. It seems to be telling a story of characters that I'm not familiar with. I see no Cloud, blah blah, other Final Fantasy names that I should probably know. That is Final Fantasy Type 0 manga. I will have to give that a little read later. We'll just quickly read the blurb just before we move on. The cadets of Academia's Class 0 are legends, with strength and magic unrivaled, and crimson capes symbolizing the great vermilion bird of the Dominion. But will their elite training be enough to keep them alive when a war breaks out and the Class 0 cadets find themselves on the front and center of a bloody political battlefield? Next up, we can see two things in here. We have some pins from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? It's a fun anime. I would recommend it. It's kind of set in an MMORPG style world, but it's not. So it's really weird. Like, they have stats and stuff, but strange. Oh god, I completely forgot their names. So she's like a god, isn't she? Or am I get mixed up sometimes with Konosuba. I think she's like a god. And she can give him skill points and stuff. And he's like super OP because he's got a super OP skill. Or something along them lines. But those are the pins that you get. Pretty awesome. Don't know what I'm going to stick them to. Stick them to something. Could be cool. You'll notice that with this poster, that is everything in the box. So we are going to say now that Loot Anime have completely gotten rid of the phone charms. So they did a year of phone charms and now they seem to have moved on. I'm actually really okay with that. Like, I've got all my phone charms all collected. They're all inside of a box along with all the posters. But I never use the phone charms because, first of all, my phone is absolutely terrible. And two, I use my headphone jack far too often, especially with the newer iPhones, which I did have, but that one got stolen. But that's a story for another time. They wouldn't go in there. So I think it's kind of clever that they've stopped doing that now, with the progression of people losing their audio jacks with iPhones. However, we still get posters, and this is very fitting. So this is the poster that we get. Looks pretty damn awesome. So the main character, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls and Thingy? His name's Belle. I don't remember that at all. I do remember Hestia, Goddess Hestia. Coming back to me now. Dan Machi, that's the one. So here's a look at the box after it's been assembled, and here's a little line from the back of the poster. Some of our favourite titles love to blur the line between an anime, manga, and video games, and we're not complaining. So grab your controller and your remote and get ready to game on. Okay, then that makes sense. So they're like kind of gaming and anime characters. There is a Steins game, which unfortunately I've never played, but I didn't know there was one for Dan Machi, but it does say down here we're giving away some bonus content for the Dan Machi mobile game. So there you go. So just before we end, I'd like to do a quick little review of each one of the items. First of all, the teacher, as I said, it's one of my favourite things. That is a biased opinion now because I love this anime, but I do think the t-shirt smart, feels good. I like it. The manga, the Final Fantasy fans will have to tell me more about this one, but it is a manga, and as I always say, the mangas are always really appreciated because it can help you introduce to a new series that you may or may not ever want to watch, and it may make you watch more anime as a result of reading the manga. So this is always a plus, like a 7 out of 10 from me. The pins, I still prefer them to the phone charm. I would rather get pins in every single one than having a phone charm in every single one now, but these are pretty cool. I actually watched the series, so that's good, and I like the characters. We have a little dog, just made it on set. Ruby, come here. Ruby, come here. What's this? We just had a little dog just walk up. Ruby, who's that? Is that the internet? Who's that? Is that Shadow the Hedgehog, Ruby? Go on there, be free. Go run away. The Shadow the Hedgehog figurine is also really cool as well. Not the most detailed, as I said before, but it is very good for what it is as well. And you've got to be careful with it because if you shake it too much, he falls off. That's only because I'm really unbalanced. But no, I like the stand as well. Pretty cool. Shadow the Hedgehog. At least he doesn't have any guns on his figurine. And lastly, we have the poster, which I like the fact it's from the anime. Maybe I would prefer the posters rather than having their own artwork kind of ones. As cool as they were, don't get me wrong. Having some of the posters from the anime series, that could be quite good. One Punch Man poster, ReZero poster, Dragon Ball Super poster. I could be on board with that. But overall, I think I'm going to give this one a 8 out of 10. Quantity was low, but I feel like quality was high. The t-shirt, the figurine, and the manga, I think, really make these kind of boxes good. So yeah, I liked it. I'd love to know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Was this something that you were planning to get? Are you upset you didn't get it in the end, or were you quite glad you didn't get it? If you're interested in getting the next box, I do have a code in the description so you can get a discount off if you follow that link. But other than that, guys, I want to say a big thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.